Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Neo-ReXX, the technology fanatic, the anime informer, with another video for you today. Well, good morning. I just woke up. I just got up, and so I thought I would make a video about my E3. This is going about my E3 thoughts about what's about the show. Yes, as lately, if you've been following Facebook or Google Plus or Twitter, there has been a lot of official announcement. A lot of companies have been hyping up E3. Like, other people were, like, Activision showed a teaser trailer for Call of Duty. We see teaser trailers Bethesda for Fallout 4. And now that we all getting all these leaks, with all these leaks that's unofficial leaks that haven't been responded, all these announcements, it's like the gaming industry is hyping up E3 earlier than expected, like this year. Usually during around this time, there's a lot of leaks and a lot of announcements, but it looks like a lot of people are hyping up much about the show more earlier than the announcements. But with the bigger games, but I want to start off what I'm going to expect. This is my expectation from Microsoft. I'm going to expect them to show Halo 5, of course, the Gears of War remake, and some other games. Like, I heard like this game called Phantom Dust, which is an Xbox game. Like, the game has been canceled. Like, okay. Last year's E3... According to last year's E3, they were rebranding the Xbox game that Microsoft owned called Phantom Dust is being remade. The studio is this name of the studio, Dust from Dawn. They worked with, they were a low budget studio that worked on a variety DLC for various content. Like, they worked with the Gearbox direct developers Borderlands and designed the DLC. They also worked on various other projects for other games too. Like, they work for DLC. Like, mostly, they're most well known for the DLC that's for Borderlands. And other projects too. Like for Activision EA, they was the one that designs the DLC levels, and they was like a low budget company that designed games for other companies, for development studios that work for DLC, mostly DLC content. And now this for their first project. It seems like Phantom Dust will not be announced. I don't think they will announce that E3 since the game got canceled. But I do believe Microsoft does have a plan B. Like, the reason why, because Microsoft wouldn't give them the budget. And I won't be surprised if Microsoft had another plan in the works, a plan B. So, it's already confirmed. I already read the list right here about the games. I have the list right here on my tablet. I'm looking at it right now. But the game list is excellent. We're going to see Halo 5 Guardians. They got Crackdown. They're making another Crackdown boot. It's made by the original Crackdown was made by the creator of Grand Theft Auto. It's from the creator of Grand Theft Auto, Crackdown. They also making another Crackdown game, which I see here right here. They're going to make a Forza 6 and a Scalebound, mostly Microsoft. Rise of the Tomb Raider will be an Xbox One and an Xbox 360 game. It's a time exclusive, so I expect that to be at the E3 about the game footage. That's all I expect. But now let's get to the good side. From the Sony conference, okay, we know that Bethesda going to have a conference. It's going to start out with Bethesda. I'm expecting they're going to make a Fallout 4 will be the main project. But they also going to show the Elder Scrolls Online. I expect them to show more gameplay footage of that. And I also expect Bethesda will show any unannounced projects too as well. And now, let's get to the Microsoft conference. Like I just explained, like, yeah, like they might show Battleborn by 2K. It's made by from the creators of Borderlands. Like, they're making this other game, Battleborn, which looked very good for a shooter. In the meantime, I expect Call of Duty Black Ops 3 to be at the Microsoft conference as well, as every other year. Now, let's get to the PlayStation part. PlayStation's gonna kill. Like, looking from this list, If they going, you know the list, of course, I'm going to start over with Street Fighter 5. They will unveil some new news. Like, I'm expecting to release a release date. And I'm also going to have in the video, they also going to explain there's going to be some Street Fighter 5 exclusive themes for PlayStation 4. There's going to be the features, and they also going to explain the Unreal Engine 4. And they also going to unveil the studio, the Sony third-party studio, which I'm going to assume they're going to, Sony and Capcom, I'm expecting Yoshinori Ono and the Capcom execs to be at this conference. I expect them to be a huge, Capcom to be a huge part of the Sony conference, which started with Street Fighter 5. Now, they do got Mega Man Legacy Collection, which is Mega Man 1 through 6. In my opinion, that is going to be a very unnecessary. I know remastered in 1080p graphics is cool, excellent. It's going to be remastered in 1080p. It's going to have new modes, a challenge mode, leaderboards, and a replay mode. Yes, on PS4, yeah, they got a replay mode. It's very popular with the share feature. Record your best footage of the gameplay, which is very unnecessary. Which, compared to the excellent Mega Man Anniversary Collection, 2004 Anniversary Collection, not only it include the entire saga, the Mega Man 1 through 8 at the time, the complete series at the time, but it also include Mega Man the Power Battle and Mega Man 2 the Power Fighters. Two arcade games, two excellently well-made arcade games that were never released in the United States. And yes, the game had used souped up Mega Man 7 sprites. Which the sprites, in my opinion, the sprites were much more better, were more smaller, they were reformed from Mega Man 7. And yes, which were excellent. Capcom kind of retouched the sprites. They added new moves, a new engine, new sprite, the sprite effects, color, special effects were excellently well done. Like, yes, praise that one thing I praise about Capcom with 2D. When it comes to 2D sprite characterization, Capcom is a genius. When it comes to the 2D sprites, there's a genius. Like, they have excellent character detail, sprites, and excellent gameplay in their games. Their signature fighting gameplay with Mega Man, and in which were both of the games were very fun as heck. The best part in the Power Fighters, but yeah, we get to see Duo being remade in the Mega Man 7 sprite style. That was very cool. Which is, Capcom is very famous for doing that. Like, they take a character from another game, then they remake them into a new sprite to fit the game. Which, if they put effort to it, they really do a good job when they put effort to it. But yeah, and other concerns, like, okay, on my list, I want to talk about the games that will be announced. Like, I'm expecting Deus Ex Human Revolution will be at the at the Sony's press conference for various reasons. Square Enix, in my opinion, I don't think that they should be showed off, but I know that if I'm not mistaken, both Ubisoft, EA, and Square Enix will have their own booth. Since Deus Ex Mankind Divided, it will be at the Square Enix booth. Like, the games from the Sony conference, like what I'm seeing on this list, we might see Doom, the Destiny expansion packs. I expect them that for Bungie that they're going to release the next batch of Destiny, which has been leaked. It's called the Fallen King, another story mode in the Destiny expansion, which is like the story mode since the original game didn't have no story. I'm expecting that. Also, Deep Silver is publishing Homefront 2: The Revolution. Yes, I'm expecting that to be at the Sony conference. Like, I think this is going to be good. Like Mad Max. I'm expecting that Mad Max and Just Cause 3. But the games that I know is sure on this list is Persona 5, Persona 4 All Night, Dancing All Night, and Persona 5. Quantum Break, that was the name of that game from Xbox. My correction. Quantum Break. Quantum Break was like that racing game. Yeah, Quantum Break was like that racing game for Xbox One. They're remaking all the Xbox. It seemed like Microsoft is running out of ideas, so they're making other games. That's very cool. Sony, I also expect the Uncharted 4, The Thief's End for the gameplay. And Star Wars Battlefront. Those are the games I expect from the PlayStation booth. I expect some unannounced project, like hopefully Naughty Dog will reveal Project Big and also confirm some other ideas. And also with Project Morpheus, I expect that. Now that I got that out of the way, for Sony, okay, for those are the games that I expect. And Star Wars, they said that Visual Games is also working on a Star Wars project too. It could be, in my opinion, it could be a DLC for Star Wars Battlefront, or two, another Star Wars Battlefront game. It could be the sequel. I don't think so. It will be unveiled at E3, according to it. It's been confirmed. Visual Games is the one that did Battlefield Hardline for the spin-off game that just released earlier this year. With Star Wars Battlefront, with the original team Pandemic, it is no longer NA. It's no longer the Flunk Studio. It looks like EA picked up the rights to the Battlefront series, and DICE from the Battlefield studio will make the next Star Wars. I do expect them to see the Star Wars gameplay. Yes, and Destiny, which copied off of Star Wars, which took a lot of special effects. The special effects were taken out of Star Wars. I do expect Star Wars Battlefront to be a decent Star Wars game from the Battlefield team. Because I do expect Star Wars Battlefront, yes, will be developed. Yes, and there's going to be a visual project. I don't know. It could be a side project. It could be another Star Wars side project. Or it could be DLC for Star Wars Battlefront. That's what I'm seeing from it. And also Rock Band 4. Yes, Rock Band 4 should be on the Sony, but yes. But also Resident Evil 0. I think Capcom will be a major part of the PlayStation 4. Like the way they listed PS4, PS3, I think that Resident Evil 0 and all Capcom will be a major part of the press conference. These other games like Rock Band 4, Scalebound, and all these other games will be, and Ubisoft, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six, all those first-person shooters will be on Microsoft. Sony's going to focus on the Japanese development industry. They're going to focus on what Japan, J-Star's Victory vs. Burlesque, Samurai Warriors 4-2, the Dragon Quest. Actually, that's not Square Enix. Let's see what else. Let's see. Kingdom Hearts. No. Yes, I'm seeing it. Doom 4, the Divinity, Dark Souls 3, Batman Arkham Knight. Like, yes. Like, this is going to be a great time for E3 to demonstrate games. Batman Arkham Knight, J-Star's Victory vs. Plus, which is coming out this month. That I'm expecting them, like Pirate Warriors 3, which is coming out, release date's coming out soon. That these are going to be final versions. Like, E3 is a great way to advertise the final product that we actually get to play. So I'm looking forward. So now I want to talk about, before I go, I want to talk about one more thing. Unannounced projects. Like, it's been confirmed on this list. Microsoft said that they will show off new IPs at E3 for their Microsoft One. And then they saying and Phil Spencer tweeted that they will show off new IPs for their Xbox One. And he said it might be our best first party content year ever. So I expect Microsoft will support a lot of first party content themselves, since a lot of developers are not really working on Xbox One. Nintendo, so that's pretty much it about Microsoft and Nintendo. And Sony will be confirmed. Like an unannounced Platinum Games project, like Japanese studios, like Koei Tecmo. These are I expect. Koei Tecmo, Namco Bandai, Sega. No, Sega said they will not be at E3. Let's see who else we got. Konami, Metal Gear Solid 5. I know Metal Gear Solid 5 will be at the booth. They're going to confirm that the new PlayStation, the PlayStation 4 model, the 500 gigabyte and the 1 terabyte model that has been leaked will be at the show. And also Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection will be announced by Blue Point Games. That also did the remaster of Prince of Persia. They did the Tomb Raider trilogy. They also did the port of Titanfall, Xbox 360, and PlayStation All-Stars on PlayStation Vita. Then they did a ton of remastering on the PlayStation 3, respectively. So I expect they also did the Ico and the Shadow Colossus collection, the remaster, which was excellent and well done. Remade controls. Blue Point Games did a great job of remastering and fixing the glitches in their hair and neck and making the game better. And yes, it's been confirmed that Blue Point Games will be making Uncharted the Nathan Drake collection, which will fill the void for Uncharted 4, since Uncharted 4 will be delayed for 2016. For us gamers, that's a good news. That means that they're going to put more work into the game. So, yes, I am looking forward to the Uncharted, as I did miss out on a lot of PS3 games lately. I've been playing other PS3 games like Castlevania Lords of Shadow, Vanquish, Anarchy Reigns, Bayonetta, and let's see, what's that other game? And what's that other game? And other and mostly PS2 remasters like God of War Collection, Final Fantasy X, X-2, and Kingdom Hearts. Mostly PS2 remasters. So, and oh yeah, and I've been playing like downloadable games like Soul Calibur 2, Ridge Racer Unbound. Now, I've been playing lesser known games. I haven't played the most popular critically acclaimed games. So I'm happy that the critically acclaimed games on PS3 are getting remastered on PlayStation 4 in new light with God of War 3 Remaster, and we got the Uncharted the Nathan Drake collection, both which I do plan on buying later on this year. I'm expecting them to show the new gameplay footage of God of War. But yeah, speaking of Platinum Games of Bayonetta, Platinum Games said they are unannounced project. They're working on an unannounced project will be unveiled at E3. Platinum Games will be unveiling a new project, and I'm looking forward to that. Oh my gosh, Platinum Games is a great studio. I'm hoping it be on next gen. I hope it's not on the Wii U. Like, I'm expecting it will be on PS4 and Xbox One. I'm expecting it to be a PS4 exclusive. Don't be surprised. Since the Xbox One's not doing well in Japan. And as for Nintendo, I'm just going to wrap it up. Nintendo said they won't be having a conference and they said the Zelda game will not be available at E3. So, don't get your highs up for Nintendo. So, I don't really think Nintendo will have any big announcements at E3. The Platinum Games unannounced project. These are the games that I expect. Before I end, these are the unexpected games I think they will be unveiled. With good reasons. Dead or Alive Extreme 3. Team Ninja said that and with the videos that they made for Dead or Alive last round to download it, they already working on how Dead or Alive Extreme 3 will work with the smooth skin technology that they remastered on PS4. And I'm expecting they will show an alpha build. It won't be playable. Hopefully it be playable behind the scenes, but they will show a playable build of the Dead or Alive Extreme 3, and I expect that to be at the Square Enix booth. I am expecting they're going to show some unexpected projects. They're going to have a Square Enix booth, and even EA and Ubisoft will have their own booths themselves. I expect them to show at least Star Wars, just 1 or 2 games, and then EA and Ubisoft will show off their big guns at their booths instead. They might announce another Far Cry game. My guess is they might announce a Far Cry in development. They might going to show off. Ubisoft might show another Rayman game. But here's the 3 games that I'm excited the most. Dead or Alive Extreme 3, Capcom Fighting Evolution 2. At first, I thought Capcom vs. SNK 3 would be a big possibility, but Capcom Fighting Evolution 2, I'm more excited for that one, really, because the first one I didn't like, but 2, I'm looking forward to them making that. Also, Capcom said they're unannounced projects. Then you know the other secret that I really, really think that they would unveil. Oh my God! It is the really unexpected project that no one not expecting is that's being in development is the so-called Contra game. I'm expecting them to release Contra. So yeah, so any ideas? This is it for Neo-ReXX. This is going to be my E3 expectation videos. That's my whole thoughts, that they're going to be surprised. They're going to be another game, Dead or Alive 6. If you think they're going to have a Dead or Alive 6, Capcom vs. SNK 3, if they're going to make a Battlefield 5 or Fallout 4, but that's the announced confirmed Fallout 4. Like, it's already been leaked. It was like whatever that they was working on Fallout 4. Like, it's already been confirmed to leak it on the internet. It's already been. There's been a lot of leak. I'm expecting them to unveil the new PlayStation 4 too. I'm expecting them they're going to unveil the Metal Gear Solid 5 PS4 bundle. And well, the PS4 will have exclusive features by Hideo Kojima will have been confirmed. So that's all my expectations. So what are your thoughts? Leave your descriptions down below. I will leave the links down below. The list of the E3 games down below. There's also more to the games that won't be announced. Nintendo is not really going to have a good conference. I have a feeling. No Zelda, come on. I won't be surprised if Star Fox won't be the game. That Splatoon will be the only game that they focus like they did last year. But Nintendo also said that their new console, the NX, won't be unveiled. Well, this is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. There will be more videos coming soon. And this is Neo-ReXX signing out. Have an awesome day. And I'll see you on next time on the Neo-ReXX show. This is Neo-ReXX signing out.